125th. That's an odd number. And you know that only means one thing. Coming back to 2. Because the other, man, I know what I want to do. And it's just a matter of just go ahead and do that. I don't know, sometimes let me just get this jam going. You know, sometimes you can I did the Savah, the French conversation. I did the gave grace. Those are the only things I think I added to the whatchamacallit. 120, responsibility, investment. What? I feel like that whatchamacallit. I feel like this book gonna be decent. Go back. It's the ones been popping up, man. Call of Duty Zombies. Red Dead Redemption. I ain't never played it. I just keep hearing it's a good game. Soggetto CentoVentiCINQUE. Cento is 100, 20 is 20, cinque is 5. Soggetto is subject in Italian. Soggetto CentoVentiCINQUE. Welcome to the graffiti jungle. Palupulingue. Benvenuti nella giungla del graffiti. Questo è impostore rockstar. It's a fake rockstar chat show. 222. Pensieri tangentiali. Romano tangential thought chat show. Shout out to my co-host and Doggy Heaven Baby. Podcast Sweet Gihareh. Cigar Talk Podcast. Questo è Soggetto CentoVentiCINQUE. The 125th. Sono il tuo capo, io sono Chief Gihareh. Julius Augustus Caesar, Mao Zedong, Genghis Khan, Benito Mussolini. Io sono Kim Jong-il, Kim Il-sung, Castro. Escobar. Io sono Stalin. Joseph. I don't know if we're gonna put him in that conversation just yet. Got a good name. Pull the Trump card. It's a good name. I wonder if it'll go down in shame or in flame. Who is the blame? Oh, we gotta give the legends. Grazie. How do you say thank you in Italian? So, we got investment or responsibility or just fun, which is a different type of different type of investment. So which one would you go with? The absolute cinema. Absolute cinema. Would you go with absolute fun? Would you go with investment? Or would you go with responsibility? That's why women act so masculine. Because you men act so feminine. You interest in certain things. You talk about certain things. You look at certain things. You consume. I don't know why. Again, I wouldn't interact or engage with somebody who moves that way. Even if I wrongly assumed. Too close to call. I don't like those things. But I haven't done the music video for today. I haven't done a music video. What song should I use? Drake was talking about who inspired him. Drake was talking about who inspired him to rap and sing. He said he got to do something different. Everybody rapping, so he got to come with something different. It's oversaturated. Now, people in the comments kept talking about some guy named Phonte. I don't know that guy. But Drake says he's inspired by Aaliyah because when she sings and the things she says is general in the sense that a man could say it. It's witty. It's funny. And so he wanted the men to be comfortable, to be able to say some lyrics, but he's singing. You know what I'm saying? To sing these lyrics. So Drake said he was inspired by Aaliyah. As far as when it comes to singing and rapping. Well, he already had, he already had the inspiration for rapping. He's already doing that. But for the singing, he says he take more inspiration from Aaliyah. Woo! Yeah. Aaliyah. I don't wanna be about you. She got a song, I Don't Wanna Leave. No. I don't wanna be alone. She got that song. We all know the Your love is 1 in 1,000,000. We know that one. It was on and on and on. You get. She got that song. She got the other song. What the other song is? The other Leah song. It go. I'm trying to figure out how it start. I know it's like I'm calling you. I can come see you. How the can I come see you? How does the come see you song start? Can I come over? I know it's late, but you're on my mind. I'm gonna stop by. Let's see. I can come see you. Can I come see you? I'm trying to remember. I know that she had it. It's a 2:15. I'm trying. How does that? Can I come over? Okay. Do I like to realistic? Do I like to draw? I'm an artist and I draw realistic drawings. Oh, okay. Mm, do I like to draw? I would say that I have more of an affinity than just liking. I'm not sure if I can put it up to love because I don't draw every day. If I love to draw, I would draw every day, and I don't do that. Do I like to draw? I guess I can say, if I don't love to draw, I can say I like to draw. But I spend a lot of time drawing. I don't want to say I just like to draw. I want to say I'm not sure if there's a word that says I draw more than I like to, but I don't draw enough. I don't draw as much as I love to. I like that. Hold on. I draw, I draw, I don't even know how I just said that. I draw more than I like to. I don't draw, no. I don't draw as much as I love to. I hope that makes sense. I've spent hours and hours, no money long, shrimp and lobster towers. Yours, mine, and ours. But it's, I've drawn way more than just say I like to draw. I feel it would be disrespectful to myself, even to my younger self, to say I like to draw. My younger self loved to draw. But I'm not going to say I love to draw because if I did, I would do it every day, right? Or no? Do I have to do it every day to say I love it? I do this almost every day as much as I can. I can say I love this. I love to do this. I do this as much as I drew when I was young. I used to love drawing. I don't know how I fell out of love with drawing. I used to love drawing. I used to love drawing. I don't know how I fell out of love with drawing. How did I fall out of love with my first love? That hurts my heart. Because that's how I started art. Um, Realistic drawing. It's cool until you have an appreciation for abstract. I moved from being a perfectionist to an abstractionist. I drew a rose today. I drew a rose today to say thank you. I didn't know what else to draw her. So I drew her a rose and I wrote a letter. And I didn't try as hard as I could have tried to draw that rose. And if you look at the rose, I even gave up on the leaves and the stem at the bottom. I could have tried harder. Why didn't I? I used to love drawing, and somehow I fell out of love with my first love. And it hurts my heart to say, because that's how I started my art. My art. Bro, you can't even spell ghost. I probably would have tried it, because I just barely looked at it and I thought it said host. I thought it said, do you host? Sheesh. So, that was another addition to the handy dandy notebook. Do I go with fun? Do I go with investment? Or do I go with responsibility? Somebody said, do you like to draw? When I was younger, I used to love to draw. I don't draw as much anymore. But I don't draw enough to say I love to draw, because I feel like if I love to draw, I would draw every day. So I draw more than I would like to, but I don't draw as much as I love to. I used to love drawing, and I don't know how I fell out of love with my first love, because that's how I started my art. That was nice. That was nice. Hopefully that saved it. Hopefully that saved, and it caught all of that. At least the art part. Primarily that part. We got one more. I still don't know. I'm gonna have to make that walk today. Or I don't have to make it today. But it would be smart to make it today. Because the temperature gonna drop again. Yes, this would have been nice to have on yesterday night, because it felt like a warm summer night. Tonight, it doesn't feel like a warm summer night. Tonight's a little bit more chilly. I'm really trying to figure out how that song "Come Over" by Leah starts. I just touched down. There it is. There it is. Okay. I got it. Karaoke. I just touched down. 2:15. I know it's late, but I'm calling you to see if I can come see you. I know it's late, but you're on my mind. Can I stop by? Can I get with you? Okay. I just touched down. Okay. 2:15. I know it's late, but I'm calling you. And then Your love is 1 in a million. It goes on and on and on. And then come over, 1 in a million. I don't wanna be Today was a really good day. I'm not sure what today has in store. But a really good day overall. Let me see what the whatchamacallit look like. It's worth trying. Not since I have the camo stuff on, gotta try thermal. Call of Duty, zombies. And then the retro. Right there, right there. This is the one I was rocking with the other day. Just one card, Knight of Pentacles. You have it, but you got this whole field. You gotta do one of these things. You gotta do something for it to grow. And which direction do you want to grow in? Which direction to grow in? How did this make it more than 20 minutes? We could try a pig. We can get a flying pig or two. We can get a flying pig or two. Or three. But I'm not gonna do that. I would not do 3 flying pigs. Not today. Not today. I would do it. I would have a whole box of flying pigs. One day. I know exactly what I'm gonna do, bro. One of the things that gets me right now when I think about like doing this and the third, it was when I got the hockey jersey. Cause I could have went in a different direction or do something that was like a little bit cheaper, or I remember like writing all this stuff down. I was like, bro, this one. I want to do this one. I was like, I want this. CentoVentiCINQUE. That's an odd number.